Imam Jamil al-Amin, Hafidahullah Ta'ala, who is imprisoned, has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. We talk about our political prisoners, hostages of the American Muslim community. What right does a community have to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help if we abandon these people while they're still alive in our midst? What makes us deserving of the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when we're facing all forms of transgression and all forms of threats, whether it's domestic or foreign, about our community, when we abandon our own as they are in prison cells all around us and framed with crimes that we know that they did not commit? What right do we have to complain at that point? There was a man named H. Rap Brown. He was one of the most famous black leaders in America. He headed the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, that's famous obviously for its founding or its association with Martin Luther King Jr. So these leaders were targeted one by one. H. Rap Brown became Muslim, and Imam Jamil al-Amin, and became a great leader of the Muslim community, formed an incredibly vibrant Muslim community, and he was targeted. And subhanAllah, this man has been in prison now for over 2 decades. And there has been an effort now to reopen the case of Imam Jamil al-Amin. If there's anyone that can overcome the odds, it's someone whose spirit has not been broken by solitary confinement and America's prison system for 2 decades. We cannot abandon these people to languish in these prisons. We will be asked about them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will test us if we don't respond to these tests properly. They were not afraid, we should not be afraid. This is not an ordinary human being, and it's not an ordinary case. We are just at the cusp of making progress, of putting out a powerful docuseries. It has some of the most powerful voices in America testifying to the role of Imam Jamil al-Amin, to the role of H. Rap Brown in American history, and not leaving him behind. There's still about $90-something thousand left to produce the whole series. If you go to whathappenedtorap.com, and I want everyone to go in there and pitch in something and follow it, you'll see the progress of the docuseries with Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It's right there.